When you think it couldn't get even worse, it got worse for the EU, specifically for the British. So two colonel, and MI6 officer, right? MI6 is like a CIA with the British, right? So two colonel and an MI6 special agent were captured by the Russian army. Keep in mind, the mainstream media is not going to talk about it. This is too embarrassing. I mean, come on, those of you who follow the mainstream media, I know you're going to come in there trying to tell me, well, we didn't hear this. Look, how can you hear something this embarrassing from the mainstream media, right? Things are getting worse for them, right? This is the worst time you can ever imagine for the EU and the West as a whole. Everything is falling apart. So of course they're not going to tell you this, but I am happy to give you the information. So the funny thing for me is how the British government responded. First they say, no, that's not true. And then afterward they say, no, those are just tourists, right? Tourists. Look, the place where they captured them, right, was among other Ukrainian officers, right? Because they're not the only one who were captured. A lot of people got killed, and